Hi, I'm Carly Cornell.
And I'm Harvey Cornell, and we are Dragon Phoenix Games.
Today we'd like to introduce you to our cooperative adaptation of Tzolk'in, the Mayan calendar. Harvey will tell you about the objective.
Okay, and as most games go, the objective of the standard game is point-based, and we're still going to use points, but what we're going to do is every round after both of us have taken our turn, we're going to have to pay a certain amount of points in order to continue playing. And we have a little marker over here tracking how many points we're going to have to pay. And if on any turn either one of us can't pay what we're required to pay, and that cost is going to escalate. Every turn it's going to get more. If either one of us can't pay, we lose the game. So the way we win is getting through one complete cycle of the gear, so the entire one normal complete game without either one of us having lost the game by failing to pay.
Right.
So that's the objective, is just get through without losing because we can't pay.
Right. Simple enough. The way we calculate it for payment is each turn we're going to take whatever victory points we can get. We can take the points that are here on the temple. The good news about that is that, for example, Harvey's got 2 here. It gets 2 points every turn. So that's a gift that keeps on giving. We can use the points that are on the builder cards.
The monuments.
Or the monuments, rather. We just evaluate what they're worth, collect those points, and mark them here, and deduct whatever we need to pay.
Those are a one-time thing.
Yeah,
so
those are one time.
you can buy it and hang on to it till you think you need those points.
Right.
And then it's one shot.
We can also sell goods, either the corn and the wood and things like that, and the resources. Any of those. We have a conversion chart. Corn is worth 2 points.
Exactly the same as
stone is
this
3.
chart. Yeah, 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
5 for gold.
Well, not,
And so
not
it's
really
we've extended the chart a little bit. There's 5 for gold and 6 if you turn in a skull.
I thought it was the same. It's not exactly the
not.
same. It's actually one a little bit more, but
Anyway, we've got a chart in the rules, and then this wheel, the Chichen Itza wheel, you can actually remove a placed skull and take the points that are shown here plus the 6 points for your skull, so that you can pay some of the higher payments as we get a little further into the game. So that's the way that works. We're going to show you...
And then after you pay, you move the
yeah.
cost marker up to the next higher spot. It just keeps going up.
So we are at the turn where at the end of this round we're going to need to pay 5 points. And we'll just show you how this plays a little bit.
Alright, so we've played, what, I guess 4 turns, because we've got the 4 corn on the gears. So I have all of my workers in front of me. Yeah?
One more thing I didn't tell.
Okay.
Was this.
Oh, yes.
So the corn on the gear is what reminded me. You can come to this position the way you normally do and take the corn, and the player marker, the first player marker would move. And at that point you have the option as normal to flip this over, but instead of taking it for what's showing on this side of the card, what we're going to do is that turn will be a holiday from paying the gods. So
the normal thing that happens is you advance the gears 2 spaces instead of 1 when you flip it.
We aren't going to do that.
No, we're not doing that.
We'll just advance it 1 the way we normally do. But as I say, there will be a holiday from paying the gods
for both players.
And each of us can do that once during the game, which is like the normal game.
Right.
So that's
it.
Modifications. So.
All right. So it's actually
Harvey's first.
I'm still first player, and I have all 3 of my workers in front of me, and I don't have a lot of corn, and I don't want to spend a lot this turn. I'm going to try to build up to get a skull here because I need to get some more god track movements, and so that's how I'm going to do it. But I only want to put 1 thing out, and so that's no corn cost to put 1 on the 0.
Okay.
Over to you.
And I have been saving up to get my skull because that same reason. So on this turn, I'm just going to take him off and get my skull. It's just like the ones in Indiana Jones.
Yeah, there was an Indiana Jones where they had the crystal skull, but I try to forget that one. That's not really the best of the Indiana. I mean, I love Indiana Jones, but that's not really the best.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the first one's clearly the best Indiana Jones movie.
Well, yeah, aside from the dramatic flaw.
Flaw? No, Indiana Jones and they're perfect. I mean,
Yeah, except for the fact that Indiana Jones doesn't even need to be in the movie.
well, why not?
Well, because if he weren't there, the Nazis still would have discovered the Ark of the Covenant, and they still all would have died. Nothing would have changed. So he didn't make any difference.
Now you've ruined it for me. Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. How about if we just stick with Tzolk'in and we'll leave Indiana Jones alone for now?
Okay.
Maybe we'll have to rewatch it or something. So, I think that's about.
Well,
now we need to talk about payment.
We both took turns. Okay, so we would take any victory points we're due. I'm two victory points for that. Carly is not doing anything.
I'm not yet.
Of the 5 I need to pay, that covers 2 for me. So I'm not going to move my marker up because I'm going to use it to pay right back. Now the wood is worth 3, so I'm going to cover my other 3 by paying my wood.
Okay.
Now Carly's got to pay 5.
I have to pay 5. I'm going to pay 3 with the wood, and then I'll take change from the corn. And
She gets 2 for turning in 1 corn.
get 2 points for that.
You only have to turn in 1 corn.
For 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get 4 corns back, and I've paid my wood, and now I've accomplished my 5. And we're going to move it up so that
For the
on
next
the next
round.
turn,
And
we pay
move
6.
the gear and put the corn out. Just
And now
like
we're
you
ready.
normally would.
Okay? So that's all there is to it. You can find instructions for this on our website at www.dragonphoenixgames.com. And I guess that's all there is.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoy it.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.